Hi, my name is Kristen. I live in the United States, in the state of Arkansas, and I just tried my the 8-hour test in the 9010 med bed. I just tried that last night, and uh, got in bed, activated it. I really don't have a whole lot of health problems right now. I view myself as pretty healthy, so I was kind of like, well, what am I gonna try? So then I started thinking, well, my dentist has had I had some cavities, and I have a spot of rosacea on my face that I've had for about 3 years, and I'm really not that self conscious about it. It doesn't cause me any problems, but out of the few problems that I did have that I was going to specifically talk to the med bed about, um, this one was probably, when I think about it, probably the one I'm most concerned with. So I lay down and I activated it, and I laid there expecting something. I'm a very optimistic person, and I was like, I'm gonna feel something. I'm gonna feel tingling. I'm gonna feel something, and I didn't feel anything. And I told it to scan me. Still didn't feel anything. So then I said, okay, well, just go through and talk to it about the things that you would like, healed or fixed, or that you'd like addressed. And so I started going through, the short list that I had, and I was really surprised because I suddenly felt this warmth here on my face, on the where the rosacea is, and I was like, okay, I didn't expect warmth. And so anyway, then I stayed awake as long as I could and fell asleep. I think I felt the warmth until I fell asleep, and then I woke up. One of my kids was crying, and so I got out of bed and I went and I uh, got them back to sleep. And as I was getting them back to sleep, I started thinking, I was like, I woke up out of a really, really deep sleep, really deep sleep. And I usually don't sleep that deep because I've got 4 kids, and I usually wake up several times, so I'm a light sleeper. And I've had nightmares since I was in probably a teenager, late teenager. Just horrible, horrible nightmares. Sometimes they're not scary, but they're just the feeling that they leave with me. Like I always try to forget them in the morning, and I've just done that for years. Well, when I started thinking back to it, when I was going back to sleep, I was like, I didn't have any nightmares. In fact, I had a few dreams, but I slept so deep, so sound, so peacefully. And so I was thinking about that, and I was getting my kid back to sleep, and I was trying not to fall back asleep because I wanted to get back and finish my 8-hour test. And but I did fall asleep, and I started dreaming, and typical dreams, irritation, frustration, just all of that. So then I woke up from that, got back in bed, turned it, reactivated it, and then slept for a few more hours, and again, no, not just no, I mean, I think I did have a few dreams, but no nightmares, no bad dreams. Such peaceful sleep. And then it was storming, and so my kids woke me back up again about 5:30, and then I got in bed with them, and I was like, well, I'm just not, my trial's almost over, so I'm just not going to worry about it. I fell asleep and had the bad dreams again. So 4 times going back to sleep, two with the 9010 med bed, both times, very deep sleep, no dreams, no bad dreams. The other 2 times, very light sleep and bad dreams. So I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go and see about these things. I mean, I couldn't tell with the cavities that I had thought about, but I was like, I looked at the rosacea. I was like, oh, it's still there. It didn't really work, but I noticed it really was a lot less. And I do have some makeup on, so it's a little bit hard to see. You probably can still see some, but I even talked to my sister about it, and she was like, I thought it looked a lot better. So 8 hours, and I was maybe in the bed 5 hours. Noticeable difference with the rosacea, and fantastic sleep. I kept thinking, the word that kept popping into my head when I was thinking about the sleep was light sleep. I was like, no, that's not right. It wasn't light. I slept so hard, so heavy. And then I was like, so it wasn't light as in not deep. It was very deep sleep. And I was like, and it wasn't light as in not dark. I was like, why do I keep thinking light? Weightless. That's how I would describe it. And I don't know if, other people might say peace, happiness. I don't know. I didn't feel that. I just felt a weightlessness. So thank you to Oliver Shockey. Thank you to all of the developers. Thank you to everybody who's made this possible. I'm really excited to continue with this. I'm really excited about this research, to be part of it. And I just can't wait for my friends and family who I think can really, really be helped by this. So thank you so much.